I just wanna know if I should keep your number.
Hi, how's it going? How are you? Today we're gonna be doing my September book haul. Let's get started. For once in my godforsaken fucking life, I don't have 1,000 bajillion books. For once in my life, I don't have enough books to supply a fucking library. For once, I have maybe like 10 books, maybe less, to show you. Like, literally, am I poor or am I growing? We'll never know. I also have a package that came in the mail today that I want to open. I know what it is, but you don't, so. Also, I'm sorry, I literally love this look. I feel like Kirsten Dunst in Interview with a Vampire, but like if she was older and like stunning. If she was like older and like really sophisticated. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what I feel like. I feel like I could feed upon the men. Period. That's the end of the sentence. That's the end of the sentence. I feel like the main character from Vampire Academy, but if she was less like the main character of a Vampire Academy and more like, I don't know, Hermione Granger. Like that's the vibe I feel. We have things to talk about. We have books to show you. Let's start with the books that you've already seen in previous videos. So if you watched any of my Spooky Smart Bitch reading vlogs, which I will link the playlist for down below, but if you watched any of those vlogs, you may have seen me reference Goddess of Filth by V. Castro. This is a book that I read during the readathon. If you want to know my thoughts about it, go check out those videos. But if you're like, what the fuck is that even about? It's basically about a girl who gets possessed. It's not a demon, but it has the potential to be worse than a demon. It's a very short novella. I really liked it, but if you want to hear more, go check out that reading vlog because I'm too lazy to do it right now. Next, let's talk about a book called Deadly by Naomi Novik. You may have also seen me talk about this book in a reading vlog, specifically Dark Academia 2 Electric Boogaloo. I said I was going to read this as the 5th book. This is about what I'm assuming is a woman, a girl. She's like at this school, and in this world like magic exists, and some people go to this specific school called Orion Lake. I literally don't know. The back cover has profusely annoyed me in that it doesn't give you a synopsis. It gives you this like POV of this character, and I'm literally like, I don't understand what the fuck you're talking about. But literally she's talking about how everybody loves Orion Lake, and I'm assuming that's either a person or the school. I don't fucking know, but everyone like loves them. But she's not like other girls. She's different, and she doesn't like it. She's like, no, I'm not gonna fucking grovel. I know what I'm worth. These bitches don't. Whatever. She's very much like a I'm not like other girls kind of moment. She has like the confidence to think that she can make it out of this place, out of the school alive, because the school is like deadly. Like people die all the time. People get murdered at this school because it's very like competitive. And she's like, I'm not gonna die, but I'm also like not gonna kill anyone either, except maybe like one person. I don't know who, but just that one experience of me reading the back cover, it like annoyed me so much. Now I'm like in a bad mood because of it. But I bought this for the Dark Academia. I never read it, and now it's too late for me to return it. So it's something I own. Maybe I'll read it in Dark Academia 3, Revenge of the Dark Academia, but maybe also I won't. This is another book that I showed in one of my reading vlogs. I think the Dark Academia one. That is Halloween Slaughter by Sergio Gomez. This is the second book, the long-awaited second book of Camp Slaughter. Sergio was meant to release this bad boy in 2021, and then he like literally didn't do it. And it was like literally kind of treasonous for those of us who have been waiting for the sequel, but like whatever, no big deal, I guess, because now we have it. He very kindly sent me an arc for the second book, which if you did also see my reading vlog, I'm in the acknowledgements. It says literally, thanks to Jordaline and Ron. Ron and I are literally the best of the best. Like literally Ron and I are horror icons. Ron. Anyway, this is a sequel, so I don't want to say what it's about, but these books follow this one dude named Ignacio. And Ignacio is, what's the word? A cannibal. He's a cannibal. And he really loves pretty young girls and kidnapping them and being creepy, basically. And just killing. He just likes killing people, kidnapping girls, and eating them. So, you know, it's just like a Tuesday. So fun. I'm going to do a reading vlog in October for Halloween Slaughter. I'm very excited to read it. By the way, also, this comes out, I think, October 11th. Let's also talk about this book, which is, again, another book that was in a reading vlog, and that is Babel by R.F. Kong. This is a dark academia fantasy novel thing. If you watch the reading vlog, you know how I feel about it. Similar to Goddess of Filth. Basically, I thought it was okay. I don't know if I'm gonna keep my copy. This is a book I bought and now I own it, so. The rest of the books I'm really considering for my Halloween, why did I say that weird? Halloween TBR. Let's talk about some of this like horror thriller moments that I'm thinking about reading for October, because October is literally the best time of year. First of all, let's open this package. We have just some nail glue. And then also this book, I had no plans to buy this. And then I just saw it on like Amazon or something. Yeah, it was Amazon. Because I was looking up this author's like other books to see if they had it on audio. And then I came across this and the title intrigued me. I saw it and I was like, what the fuck is that? The fuck is that? I read the synopsis and I was like, that sounds really fucking cool. And then I read a few reviews and they said it's pretty fucking cool. So I bought it and I'm gonna read it for October for sure, because the title only allows the reader to read it in October, and that's because it's called The Long Shadows of October by Christopher Triana. Look at this fucking book, bitch. Are you dying? I'm pretty sure, and I'm being honest with you, I'm pretty sure I'm dying. This book is so fucking beautiful. Not only that, but like, just wait, bitch, till I tell you what the fuck this is about, because it is crazy. It's wild, and you're going to want to buy it. Listen, I am already Nat Cassidy's PR person, and I am now Christopher Triana's PR person. If only they would fucking pay me. This is about these two guys named Joe and Danny, and Janny and Joe and Danny accept an invitation basically to house sit at this place called Snowden Manor. Okay, so they take this job and they're just like, yeah, we're gonna get paid and we can house sit this like crazy mansion thing. But little do they know that within the walls of this manor is, and I quote, a specter made of equal parts ghost, succubus, and witch. Bitch, it's haunted by a succubus witch ghost thing. Are you fucking joking? Oh, I need to calm down because I'm literally so excited. It's like that feeling, and maybe you know what I'm talking about, but it's like that feeling of like when you find like unique horror and your soul just like lights up from within. Joe and Danny, before they realize that this witch bitch is in the house, they invite their friend Kayla. They call her and they're like, hey Kayla, can you come over for like a little party? And she's like, hell the fuck yeah. So she goes to this house and then weird shit starts to happen. People go missing. A mysterious dog appears, and then the boys begin to change. And it's up to Kayla at that point to save her friends before they are devoured by the seductive witch. But she must hurry. For Halloween approaches, the manor becomes a vessel for the black magic of the mountains, and the shadows that rule the woods return home. Are you joking? It sounds so fucking good. Okay? It sounds so fucking good, and I could literally shit my pants reading it. Guaranteed this is going on my TBR. Why am I talking in this accent? On my TBR for October. I'm so glad that I came upon it. And if I like it, I'm gonna check out more of Christopher Triana's work. Because I know that he is like a little splatterpunk daddy moment. But it also seems like he's kind of like a haunted, ghosty kind of daddy too. So we love that. So that's going on my TBR. I also have this book, which I want to read in a reading vlog along with another book. And that is Offspring by Jack Ketchum. This is the sequel to Off Season. Now, in case you're like, bitch, what the fuck are these books? Who is Jack Ketchum? Blah, blah, blah. First of all, for shame, but also we all have to start somewhere. So Jack Ketchum is like a horror writer. He unfortunately has passed away, so like God bless him. R.I.P. Jack, literally an icon and legend. Off Season is perhaps one of his most famous novels, as it follows a group of cannibals, a little family really of cannibals that terrorize a certain area of the mountainside in like the States, and it's basically following like them and like the people that they're trying to eat and kill. And then the sequel, Offspring, is the continuation of like that specific family, of those specific people, and I'm really excited. So I do plan on doing a reading vlog, rereading the first book, Off Season, and then reading the second book, Offspring, directly after that, which I'm really, really excited for. The reading vlogs I'm doing for October are all horror themed based. I want to read fucked up shit in October, and I know that I say that every fucking year, but this time I really fucking mean it. So I recently bought this. Can I also say that like the formatting is so strange? Look at those margins. Look at those margins. Why are the margins so fucking huge? Like the text takes up none of the space in the book. Like, it's so strange. Anyway, I'm very excited to read this. Let me know in the comments if you've read Offspring and what you thought of it. Also, let me know in the comments if you've read The Long Shadows of October, because I would love to know what other people in this community think of the books. Please let me know. I also have this book, which is Junji Ito's newest book, I believe, called The Liminal Zone. It's very, very pretty. But this is a short story collection. It features 4 of his short stories. Also, check out the fucking naked hardcover, first of all. But then look at the end papers. Jesus, like literally, they just outdo themselves every time. It's literally stunning. That's like what the art looks like. I have a few more of his books to read. I've been thinking about doing like a reading vlog. I don't know. You're like, bitch, you have a reading vlog for everything. And I kind of do. But like, I've been thinking about doing a reading vlog of like reading all of his books that I haven't gotten to yet. Look at that bitch. This bitch doesn't fuck around. I don't like her. Let's talk about a few books that I bought from Chapters when they were doing a little sale moment thing. And one of those is One of Us is Dead by Genova Rose. First of all, can I say that this book is fucking heavy. It's weighty. When I picked it up, I was like, no wonder I paid like fucking $36 for it. The weight translates to $36. I don't know why, but I feel like when things are heavier, they're more expensive, aka me. So the inside cover says, and I quote, opulence, sex, betrayal. Sometimes friendship can be deadly. This is about the women of Buckhead, which is like this very prestigious, very like luxury area. Only like rich people live there. And so we're following this girl named Shannon. And Shannon is like a wealthy white woman, I'm assuming. Her husband dumps her for like a totally younger woman, and so she's like fucked up about it. And then we're also following Crystal, who is the woman that Shannon's husband dumped her for. So Crystal is just like this innocent young little thing from Texas, and she simply, honestly, has no idea what the fuck she's getting into. And then we have Olivia, who has waited years to take Shannon's crown as like the queen bee of this community. But for her to take Shannon's place, she has to really come into her own sort of backstabbing nature. And then finally we have Jenny, who owns Glow, the most exclusive salon in town. Jenny knows all of her clients' biggest secrets. She knows all their darkest fucking secrets. She knows their deepest fucking desires. But who will she tell? What will she tell? Who amongst these women will be clever enough to survive Buckhead, and who will wind up dead? They say that friendships can be complex, but no one said it could ever be this deadly. It's like a whodunit, but like amongst like shitty, bitchy women who are just like shitty and bitchy to everyone. This cover is like 86% of the reason why I bought the book. One of the pièces de la résistance of this haul is The Devil Takes You Home by Gambino Iglesias. This is his newest book, and like literally I'm so happy for him. I have a few of his like self-published things, so the fact that he got published by like a big boy, big daddy publisher, like literally work. You better fucking work, bitch. Devil Takes You Home is about this guy, and from what I know, he's like an assassin, or he's like paid to kill people. So basically we're following this guy named Mario. Mario has a sick daughter. He's got a shit ton of debt. His marriage is on like the precipice of failure. Mario is like, you know what? I need money. Let me just do this quick little assassin job thing, and then I'll just get the money. It'll be over. It'll be fine. And then he does it, and he's like, maybe I'm kind of good at this. Oh my God. I'm kind of like really good at killing people. Wow. And so he decides to take another job. I think he works as an assassin, but he decides, you know what, I'm gonna do one more fucking job. That's it. And this job is gonna give him $200,000. Path to reward or ruin is never as straight as it seems. As the three complicated men travel through the endless Texas landscape across the border and back, their hidden motivations are laid bare alongside nightmarish encounters that defy explanation. One thing is certain. Even if Mario makes it out alive, he'll return a different man. I'm so excited to read this. So excited to read this, dude. It kind of gives me S.A. Cosby vibes, but like maybe even more fucked up, because Gambino is a horror writer. He focuses a lot on horror fiction, and so I imagine that he's gonna bring elements of that into this. Is this a horror novel, or is this a thriller novel? The last book that I have in this little tiny itty bitty little haul is The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. Look at this cover. Are you gagged? I am gagged. And then also the back. Oh. Sacre bleu. The front cover says, "Uneasy lies the head that wears the tiara." Okay. This, from what I know, is a Carrie retelling, which I've never really seen before. But I'm excited to read it because, first of all, it's from the point of view of a Black girl, which we love. And then second of all, I think it'll be interesting to see how other people interpret Stephen King's first novel. This is about Maddie. Maddie goes to this high school and she's kind of like an outcast. She's kind of like a loser. She doesn't really have any friends. But Maddie finds out that she is biracial. She finds out that she is not just white. She's half white, half black, I think. And then on top of that, her school is having this prom. After a viral bullying video pulls back the curtain on Springville High's racist roots, student leaders come up with a plan to change their image, host the school's first integrated prom as a show of unity. Maddie doesn't quite see this, I don't think. So basically, the prom queen asks her fucking big quarterback boyfriend to ask out Maddie to the prom, and he does. But Maddie has another secret besides just being biracial. She also, I'm assuming, has telekinesis, and it says on the bottom, the secret will cost them all their lives. Okay. Work. Listen, I love Carrie. I loved the book. I love the movies. I mean, specifically the original, but the remake was okay. So I'm very excited for this. I cannot wait. Anyway, my friends, my family, my familia. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for being here with me and like spending this time with me. I'm very hungry. So after this, I think I'm gonna go downstairs and make like a pizza. I'm very hungry. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of all these books. If you've read any of them, what your opinion is, I would love to know. Don't forget also to hit subscribe because we talk about spooky shit. We talk about creepy shit. We talk about Carrie and fucking The Weight of Blood and Maddie. And also the fucking October book that I'm so excited for. And shit. Anyway, hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!